Ciao, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to meet you. And then if you're new here, guys, please subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Instagram, and I will put on the link on the screen now. Before we crack on, just massive thank you to the new subscribers that recently joined the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to show me your love and support. That really appreciate it. And big shout out today because to these two lovely people that always take the time to leave a comment, and yeah, a really lovely comments, I must admit. So as I said to you guys several times, this channel is not an how-to channel, but it's just a journey that I share with all of you, and I showcasing my creativity, my projects, what I learn, my fails and everything. So let's crack on. I'm so excited because today is the first day of the Christmas 2020 countdown. I'm going to do 25 projects that are leading up to Christmas, and today is the number one. So this is a series, and I will put a different playlist on my playlist here on YouTube, so you can go and have a look. It will be a separate folders with all this video, and the videos part of the series will be number 1 out of 25, so you guys can track. I can do all, you can see all these different projects I am going to make. Really excited about this year because probably all of us are a bit tired of this 2020. We want it to end. Unfortunately, this year I wasn't able to see my family. I really miss them very much. So I'm glad this 2020 is going to an end very soon. However, I got my second family here in the UK, which is all my husband's family, and they've been a massive support and show me their love as usual. So I'm really lucky that I have them as well. So let's crack on. Today's project is it's a set of 4 coasters. I made them using 4 normal Poundland coasters, and I've done a Poundland haul video not long ago, and I will put the link in here. Let me show you close to the camera. This is an antique technique, which is you will see in the tutorial in just a moment. It's a very simple to achieve, and it's basically 2 coats or 2 separate varnish. Step by step I will showcase how to achieve this. On each side they got a layer of gold paint, I hope you can see, and on the back they are plain red. I was thinking to stencil them because it's quite bright. However, I really like the contrast of the deep red with these antique look, so I decided to leave them plain red. Nothing stops you to make them black, stencil, to put another image, whatever you guys want to do, because you can make them double face, so you can do 2 different designs into one. I used some napkin as well, gorgeous technique, and you can see I personally love them. I hope you guys do too. Very cute projects to do at home with your kids as well. They can they are amazing craft selling ideas. Well, in just a moment I'll show you how to make them. I hope you really like them. Enjoy the video tutorials, guys, and I will see you very soon. Right, guys, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to apply a coat of just a I use chalky paint, furniture paint, because I like the finish, the matte finish of it. Now, because these, I bought these off Poundland, because these, I don't know if the camera can see, they are on a shiny surface, because this is, I believe is an adhesive. Yeah, it's shiny. You don't have to sandpaper and apply the paint because it will dry fairly quickly. Now, if you buy these on a like wooden material, I would probably suggest to sandpaper, because you want all your edge there, all these 4 corners to be as smooth as possible. Now, because they already smooth, we don't have to do that. So what simply, guys, I am using the chalky finish furniture paint. I bought this from Amazon from Raster Volume. I put the bigger quantity, basically the majority of the paint, into a Nutella jar because I want to be able to open and close it fairly quickly, because this sort of opening, like a normal painting, I already smashed it, and I'm conscious after 4 uses there will be it will be hard to open it because it's already damaged in there. So what we're going to do, guys, I'm just going to do one with you, and I'm going to speed up the process. We're just going to apply a layer the first coat with this. We probably need to do two to cover the design. If you buy them already plain on different colors, then you probably have to do just one layer, one coat. If you buy a wooden one, I saw them, I don't know, Hobby and Craft I think I sell them, the Works might sell them, Amazon for sure they sell them. You probably want to do just one coat. It all depends. My only thing to use as I can do here, I don't know if you can see on camera, you just need to make sure the paint is even. You don't leave any brush marks, because when we do put the napkins on top, that will wash off. Okay, and make sure you cover all the edges as well. It's fairly warm today in Sheffield. By the day I'm filming very ahead from when you will probably see this video, guys. It's fairly warm today, and I've also got two big lights shining on me, so it's very warm, and I'm not sweating, but I don't think I'm far off from that because it's very warm in the room. I've got the door shut as well because I think Jamie's having a nap downstairs, so I'm trying to be very quiet. So yeah, basically move all the paint and do all your edges. I'm gonna do the same for the other three, and then we come back here, guys, once they're all dry. I won't show you the second coat because it's just me. Oops, sorry. You see, I'm very clumsy. It's me basically applied two coats of paint, so you don't really need to see that, but I'll come back with you once the coats are all nice and dry. Okay, right guys, so we've got the coats. I actually done three coats on those and on the back, but don't worry about the back because I'm going to put another image in there. And I'm using this 3-ply napkin. What am I going to do? I'm going to cut into 4 squares, kind of like trying to measure it out to see what kind of sort of size I need, and then we're going to use our Mod Podge to adhere the napkins into the coasters. As you can see, peels off fairly easy. We've got 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so I'm taking slowly the layers that I need. Fabulous. That's done right. And then I'm going to cut slowly, to trying to be as firm as I possibly can without ripping the napkin. And it's a bit of a challenge because I got the camera in front of me. That don't help. But don't worry if you get these sort of cuts there, because the when we put the glue on the napkin, that will be cut off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. I bought these off eBay. Loads and loads, and more people actually sell them individually. So I got this in a pack, but not in a pack of 20 with the same. It was a pack of 6, I want to say, with all 6 different designs, because sometimes you don't want to buy a pack of napkins. You're not going to use the same design all the time. So it was actually quite nice to do that, because you've got different napkins. You stay there. So what we're going to do, Mod Podge on the base of the napkin. So I'm going to do, I get 3 big blobs, and I'm going to close the pot because I'm conscious I don't want that to dry out. Okay, so what we do, just really quickly, make sure we cover the full surface. And also, guys, do not forget the sides, just on the edges there, because otherwise it won't adhere and that might create some problems. So I'm going to do one with you, and then I'm going to do the rest off camera, because this camera situation is a bit challenging. Okay, so right, that's the best that I could do. So we've got the glue on that. Let me move the other. So now roughly you position sure I'm in shot. Yeah, the bird roughly when you want it, and I want to try to get the branch in there as well. So yeah, just there. And now with the tip of your finger, slowly go over it and press it down. Okay, I see a lot of tutorial people using water. What I found, if I've done when I've done other tutorials without filming you in the last few years, if you use water, it will break the napkin. So if the napkin was wet, he will literally rip instantly there, and I don't want to rip just yet. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, you can see now, see when that's the edge of the coaster there, that's the line. So I'm gonna go back with the Mod Podge on top of it and make sure it's fully covered, there is no air bubbles. Already made a mess in there. And then with the brush, I'm going to show you. If you go all over the edge, can you see slowly the napkin is coming apart? And then with your finger, you just tear it off there. And then with the back of your brush, you're just pushing it down again, because we will paint the edges in gold, so don't worry too much about that. Okay, so I will carry on and then I'll come back to you once all 4 are done. Right guys, so totally dry. I love the because this Mod Podge has got a gloss finish, so when I apply the coat on top, it's quite nice because it's very glossy. Okay, and the finish is just amazing. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to apply the 2 varnish, and I'll show you in just a second, to create the little crepes effect. And I was thinking on the back here, because it's not 100% perfect, I'm going to paint it, I'll give it the last coat of white, and then we're going to paint all the edges there with some gold paint. But look at the detail, it's just amazing. Don't worry too much about if there is some, you know, some crinkles there, because with the crepes effect you won't see them. So, but look how cute it is. And what I noticed as well, stupid me, you see that it mirrored pictures, because on the napkins, so the 2 robins facing that way and 2 facing that way. So those 2 facing the right and those 2 facing the left. But I don't think it matters. I mean, I don't think so. So, because especially if you send them as a gift to somebody, they're going to use them on the table. So it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Right, so to create the cracking effect, we need 2 separate varnishes. I bought this duo. It comes as a duo on Amazon. This is the small pot. Apologies about my fingers got glue everywhere. Should say, oh yeah, 100 millimeters, 3.5 ounces. So so what you do, so 2 separate coats. So the first, which is the base coat, you apply this coat to your artwork, so to whatever we're doing, and then once it's dry, you apply the top coat. And then it says in here, once you apply the top coat, it actually takes between 15 minutes. It's the same for this, yeah, 15 minutes to 1 hour depending on temperature and humidity. Apply base coat, allow it to dry, apply top coats. As it dries, fine cracks will appear. Use polyvine crack highlighter for emphasizes, but we'll be using what we have. They were quite pricey. I want to say they were sorry about that, I got glued. £14, I think. I mean, again, they're just quite small compared to the size of my hand. You can buy the bigger one, but again, because I won't really be doing a lot of decoupage products with this technique, these small ones are more than enough for me. Okay, so what we do, guys, we're going to apply the base coat, and we're gonna leave it to dry. Then we're gonna, once it's dry, we're gonna apply the top coat, and then once it's dry, we should be able to see the cracks straight away. Okay, so let me show you. After the two coats, so the base coat and the top coat, you will see all these cracks they actually formed. I absolutely love them. And then literally so cute and so small. It makes it look like a very an old fairy portrait from back at the time. And every coaster's got a so, because they're so random, it's so different. Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. So what we need to do, guys, we need to highlight, we need to enforce and show better all these cracks. Oh, okay, on here, and I need to be super duper delicate with this. This is charcoal. This is basically charcoal powder I use to make my own cosmetics for like face masks and everything. What we're going to do, I'm going to put a tiny bit of that in, tiny bit of paper. We literally need, guys, 2, 3. You've seen how much I put, like 4 and 5. Okay, literally this much. Let me just close it. I need to be very, because this powder is so fine, you just need to drop it and it goes everywhere, and I don't want that to happen. So let me move it in here. Okay, so let's get our coaster, and then with a brush, guys, we need to push the powder into the cracks. Can you see them? See what I'm doing? Just literally push it. And normally the cracks will go super easy because the paint has created these gaps. Okay, don't worry about the excess powder because we're going to brush it off. Let's get a tiny bit more powder. Okay, so you get the gist, you get the idea. So I'm going to do all of them, and then I'll come back to show you how you just finish it off. This is what the coasters looks with the powder, with the charcoal powder. If you don't have charcoal powder, you can use black paint and then you go all over with your finger. I do suggest you use a powder because with the paint, you might not be able to brush it off afterwards. So I suggest you get like black mica or oxide or any sort of like paint, a powder that you can get easy access to. Now with a cloth, going to brush it off again on top, and I'm going to clean the excess charcoal. Because the paint create these cracks, you see the powder just fits inside the paint, and that's your final finish. Okay, let me do another one, and then so you see when you get these little pieces in there when the powder was quite heavy, but you literally brush it off with that, and then your picture instantly gets lighter because we just need the powder to go in between the cracks, nowhere else. Okay, what you guys think? I really like it. I really like it. I do like this old style. What am I going to do, guys? I'm going to paint the back in red, and then I'm going to apply 2 coats of Mod Podge just to seal everything, because also you're going to put a hot drink in there, so we need to make sure those become heat resistant. So yeah, I would suggest at least 1 or 2 coats on Mod Podge just to seal it all off. And then again, as I said, I'm going to paint this in red. If you sell this on craft fair or on your website or whatever, you could probably put your logo on the back of here if you have one. So then just make your tray mark in there. Okay, right guys, I'm gonna clean them, paint them, and then take some photos, and then we'll be done. That is it for today, guys. I hope you like this decoupage tutorial. Very different, but I hope I inspire you to go and make your own. Very cute gift ideas, I think. If you like this video, don't forget to give me the usual thumbs up, because that will support the video doing well. If you're not already, guys, please subscribe to my channel. That will mean a lot to me. I'm also on Instagram, and I will put the link on the screen now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a lovely day, and I will see you very soon. Bye.